5-2. The field for race 7, lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate, is the Fred and Rena Hughes Memorial. Family and friends will be trackside with the winner. Upstairs for the call to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Winsong Quincy, West Coast Kid, Winter Blast. Hemingway, Phil Dolines. Check your source, Mick Dundee, Zayden's Luck outside. Top of the stretch. Now approaching a start. The rough and pacing Winter Blast leaving Winsong Quincy at the rail. Splitting them is West Coast Kid. Fourth one to the turn, Phil Dorleans. To get away fifth, that's Hemingway. Then six is Check Your Source. Seventh, Mick Dundee. The early trailer, Zayden's Luck on the back stretch. They all got pylon positions early. And up front in unfamiliar territory, Winsong Quincy and Miles Sr. They're on the choo-choo today. Second is West Coast Kid. Third up the rail, Winter Blast. Then in fourth, that's Phil Dorleans. Hemingway has fifth. On the move in the outside six, Mick Dundee underway. Seventh up the rail is Check Your Source. On the outside eight, Zayden's Luck 29. And one was the first quarter mile. Down the stretch they come. The half up next. Winsong Quincy, the fraction setter. Two-hole ride to West Coast Kid. Here comes Winter Blast. First up on the outside third. Following the cover out fourth is Phil Dolines. Moving up fifth is Mick Dundee. Hemingway at the rail sixth. Seventh, that is Check Your Source. On the outside, Zayden's Luck is 8:59. Seconds flat for a half a mile. Arriving at 5:08, Winsong Quincy at the rail, the leader. To his outside, Winter Blast, the challenger. Phil Dorleans is right there. Second over the outside, or racing third. Fourth up the rail is West Coast Kid. Now Mick Dundee is taking over fifth. Hemingway sixth. Zayden's Luck seventh. Trailing the field. Check Your Source. Three quarters comes in 1:28 and 1. Winsong Quincy still there as he arrive at the 7/8 pole. Second along the rail, West Coast Kid. On the outside, Winter Blast. Phil Dorleans coming fourth. Down the stretch they come. West Coast Kid coming up the inside lead. Winsong Quincy, Winter Blast. West Coast Kid on the line for Brody McPhee. Second, that is Winter Blast. Zayden's Luck rallies third. Time for the mile in 1:58 flat.
Well, bombs away here in race 7, the Fred and Rena Hughes Memorial. West Coast Kid 12-1 on the morning line, 99.99 on the board, and they're going to get a perfect two-hole ride here courtesy of Brody McPhee as the one Winsong Quincy cut the mile here, and West Coast Kid tracked along in that two-hole, half 59, 128 and 1. The favorites kind of tailed off at the top of the stretch, and West Coast Kid's going to go up the inside, down the lane, and going to get it all here. 1:58 is the mile in the Fred and Rena Hughes Memorial here in race 7. Big upset here in the 7th.
Here comes the longest shot on the tote board to the CDP winner's circle. That's number 2, West Coast Kid. Bay facing Gelding 5. But Better Than Cheddar from the Western Hanover Dam, Made West. Owned by Lynn McLaren, John McKenzie, Philip Kelly, and Colton Profit. Bred by Windback Farm, Chesapeake City, Maryland. Trained by Philip Kelly. Brody McPhee is in the driver's seat for the win. Time of the mile in a 1:58. West Coast Kid in the 7th at trackside, the Fred and Rena Hughes Memorial Cooler presentation.